We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms. And others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through war-torn streets to reach me, because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
Понимаю.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the Counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the Counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
И что там за месседжи? Потому что мне аж стрёмно их включать.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways, but it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch. Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments.
Ха.
I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental, but he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you.
Давай третье.
I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Like the shape of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Если бы я могла ответить сразу же тебе. Тын. Джеймс, что ты там хотел?
Hey, Lola. I see you got things cleaned up.
Eventually.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nice view. But this place, it's just so not what I'm used to.
Which is?
I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
You miss it?
Yeah. And the people.
So what's her name?
No. No. I stopped fraternizing when I joined the military. The two don't seem to go well together.
Hasn't stopped you from being a shameless flirt.
Yeah, well, that's just my way. I don't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh.
Why? Am I making this hard for you and Garrus?
Not even remotely.
Hey, how do you two... I mean, is he... you know... Do Turians have all the same...
Same...
Never mind. I don't really want to know.
So did you really...
Блять, загугли порнуху с турианцами.
Oh, shit. Right. I wanted to show you.
N7.
What do you think?
Looks good. And you've earned it. Now the real work begins, right?
Exactly. And I heard what you said before, and I'm in. 100%.
Glad to hear it.
Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you that bad boy. I gotta get back to the Normandy. Esteban wants my help working on the shuttle.
Thanks for coming by, James.
Hasta la vista, Shepard.
Oh, I see what you did.
What the hell? No way.
Что? Да, груша.
Hey, I remember seeing this when I was here for the party.
Эх, учись, сынок. Ладно.
Pretend that never happened.
То есть мне по любе надо красные тыкать.
Look at you. You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Maybe.
Oh, this should be good. Keep it up, amigo.
Мне надо так 182 раза сделать.
Nice form. That's 20.
Серьезно? Я не буду столько раз нажимать. Двадцать шесть. 27. 28.
Not bad.
Это типа для тех, кто заебется тыкать, что ли?
You go, Commander. Nice.
Вы же знаете, что я не отстану от этой херни?
Kicking ass. You're gonna be ripped, man.
Я буду.
That's 60. High five.
Funny.
Я ж заебусь, но сделаю.
Good stuff, Hefe.
Тупо эпизод качалки.
Oh yeah.
Это сколько уже я сбился просто со счета? Кто-то считал еще?
That's halfway to my record.
Great.
$100. That's impressive.
Thanks.
Just 82 to go.
Думаешь, не смогу? Я тебя в грязь-то почему делаю? Умели ж делать сильных женщин когда-то.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Ha.
Я ж доделаю. Надеюсь, за это ачивка хотя бы есть. 180 с хером раз кликнуть на мышку. Интересно, Колян столько сможет?
That's it. Come on.
Я сейчас уйду, у меня спина будет больше, чем двери в этой квартире. Сколько это уже раз я сделал, я даже не знаю.
So close.
But yet so far.
Holy hell, you did it.
Да.
I don't know what to say. How you feeling?
Might need help pulling my armor on next time.
I'm happy to help, Lola.
Don't tease a girl when she's winded.
Okay, okay. Damn, you still got it. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Don't worry, I won't.
Ты же мне не добавляла ни парагона, ни ренегада, да?
Oh man, this is sweet.
Фух, бля, это было трудно. Миранда, что ты хотела?
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepherd. I like it. Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Sure, I'll get just the thing. So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah. Saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepherd, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive 2 Shepherds. Think of the property damage. Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
That's a shame.
Shepherd, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
It exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepherd?
I don't know, you just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
Come on, you rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only Shepherd left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you do.
Ей, бухайте. Чё Кайдан хотел?
Hey, Shepherd, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Caden.
I'm so tired of Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Oh no, really?
Come on.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass down.
What are we having? Canadian delicacy of some sort?
Sure. Exactly. We have, beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
If you need luck to cook us dinner, we're screwed.
Screwed? Oh, you hurt me, Shepherd. Relax. It's gonna be great.
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission. All these close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner. Can it at least be quick and painless?
Funny. You think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
I just took down my clone. I gotta figure anything's possible.
Huh.
Do we have hot sauce?
That was great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Actually, it was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm an enigma. I've got skills.
Oh.
I mean, for example, fist fight, me and James, I'd win, right? What if I fought dirty?
Ну, как бы, ну, в целом, хреново туча мышц не дает тебе 200% преимущества в драке. А наоборот может мешать маневренности. Но если человек умеет поставленный удар, то тебе просто пизда с одного удара, мужик. Как бы ты ни старался. Лиара на пианине играет? Я знал, что кто-то поиграет на рояле.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why is that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
Ha! You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere.
Понимаю.
She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
Понимаю.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I'm a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
Сядьте уже за стул, а кто стоя играет на рояле, блядь.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph.
Никто не хочет больше ко мне домой. Ладно, я пошел. Тогда еще пробежимся по цитадели, посмотрим, никто ли не хочет со мной поговорить. И на Нормандию. Ну тут Лиара, я, конечно, сомневаюсь, что она хочет со мной поговорить. Но я тут сохранюсь, если что, просто обратно подлечу.
Hello, Shepard.
Понятно, F9.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
Джеймс Заид.
Arriving at docking bay E24. One moment.
Теперь по готове проверить. Чего нового?
Arriving at ward level purgatory. One moment.
Эмбасис.
Now arriving at one moment.
И хоспитал. Кстати, в хоспитале можно в магазинчик зайти. На секундочку.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital. Welcome to Certa. Thank you for shopping.
Тут ничего нет. О, жаль.
Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi? No, ma'am. Then consider this a serious assignment.
Теперь другие люди хотят со мной поговорить. Что ты за разговорный такой? Ну ладно. Как говорится, понимаю. Ладно, как говорится, мы-то отправимся туда. Но, скорее всего, продолжим все вот эти вот штуки потом. Потому что мне со временем надо сделать некоторые штуки. Там уже посмотрим. Посмотрим, можно ли кого-то заинвайтить, или это все только наружнее. Нет, DLC получается такое огромно последовательное DLC. Цитадель вот это. Кроме сюжетки, тут еще хреново туча. Много чего. Это клево. В целом и вообще. Даже его сделать очень рано, то все равно с другими можно пообщаться еще со временем. Они, конечно, пропускают вечеринку, но что поделать. Да, я могу приглашать людей. Ладно, тогда на этом пока что все. Переподрублю, наверное, вечерком. А пока что спасибо, что заходили, и до встречи.